Chattisfying.
Yo! Hello, Motherfunsters, and welcome to episode 2 of Chattisfying, a monthly podcast all about streaming and content creation, I guess. We have our amazing co-host, Hairy Hippo.
Hello. Oh wait, sorry. Yeah, I'm me. I'm the Hairy Hippo. Sorry, I'm pressing buttons. Don't mind me.
And
Hi.
our amazing guest today is TG_chocolate.
Hey, g'day. How are we all doing?
G'day, mate. You alright, mate?
Did you
Yeah, but
seriously just do the stereotypical thing there? That was disgusting. Get off of this podcast. That's wrong. I'm
That's
so
me.
sorry,
Thanks,
Chuck. I'm
everyone.
so
Thanks for
sorry,
having
man.
me.
I wonder where TG Chocolate might be from.
You find out later.
Canada.
Just before we begin today, please don't forget to check out the previous episodes on YouTube, which I think there's a command for. I don't know. I don't know these things. I just make the commands. I don't use them. God.
Not now though. Not now though.
And not right now, obviously.
Not right now. Unless it's
and,
not live. Then now.
If you want like notifications when we are going to go live and who the next guest's going to be and when it's going to be and what the topic's going to be and all that kind of thing, then join the Discord. There's the thing. I'm pretty sure that's there you go. Join the Discord and go to the help page and click on the little guy with the monocle, and then you'll get automatic updates. It's amazing. This Discord thing is incredible, honestly.
Crazy.
Spoiler alert: the next guest is chocolate.
It's chocolate.
Yeah, just
Another
spoiler
guy.
alert.
I think that's everything. So yeah, on that subject, TG Chocolate, a streamer on Twitch. Tell us all about your stream and your content and everything. Tell us everything TG_chocolate, my dude.
All right, cool. So there's not too much to tell. Nah.
So suave.
the
I
other-
love it.
Good start.
I am a name, and that is it, and a face,
That's
maybe.
basically it. And a guy that wears taco shorts. No,
Oh yeah.
So it's the cliche. I am a variety streamer from, you guessed it, Down Under.
No.
Although if you have been watching me lately, I haven't really ventured out in the games department. Kind of been stuck on Sea of Thieves, just because it's such a fun game, and when you got mates playing it as well, you know, it's even more fun. I started streaming, I'm gonna say probably April
Wow.
last year.
Wow.
Yeah, so I've always wanted to kind of start, and when COVID kind of hit and stuff, I was just like, I got all this spare time. You know, I'm gonna go meet some people. I'm gonna go have some fun. I'm gonna stream. I haven't had fun. No, I'm sorry. No, I've met some awesome people. Mellar, Hippo, you guys included. And to be honest, I think that's one of the reasons why a lot of people did start streaming last year, because I think there was like a massive influx. I think mainly because everyone was, you know, separated. So a bit of interaction was what people craved. But yeah, my main love for it is meeting new people and having a bit of a chit chat.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Brilliant. I mean, what kind of games have you played so far?
I got to quickly ask though, but because you're
Yes.
playing Sea of Thieves, right? So
Yes.
can you give me your best Australian pirate accent?
Oh no.
Garby Harris, happy pirates, 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 gar, that's scurvy, God, please, please. I dare you. I dare you.
I think you did enough pirate for the both of us there, to be
I'm
honest.
sorry. I'll shut up.
But some of the games I've played, I am a fan of the Soulsborne, your favorite type of game, Mellar. I do enjoy the challenge, that's why. I'm not the best at them, but I'm not the worst, so you know what? I set the bar. Need to be above me to be good, need to be below me to be bad, I think. What else? I've played a lot of games that kind of make you think or feel stuff. One of my favorite games is probably Ori, and The Will of the Wisps.
Beautiful.
Amazing game.
Yeah.
Yeah, both of them in the series are beautiful and amazing. What else? My other favorites are Bioshock Infinite. I like Subnautica. Subnautica was an amazing game as well. So yeah, just an all-rounder. Yeah.
Was Subnautica how you bumped into Vert?
Actually, funny story. Vert was my first follower on Twitter.
Really?
And that's and that's kind of how I got into the scene of everyone. But I think Subnautica, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, fantastic. What would you say is your favourite game that you've streamed, apart from Sea of Thieves?
Favorite game, I'm probably going to go back to Ori.
Yeah.
And we only finished it not long ago, so it's kind of still fresh in my mind. Like, I've played and beaten a lot of games on stream, but just like I said, the game, you can't beat the gameplay. Like, they've polished that, and like the story is just so amazing. And like at the end, I don't want to spoil it for anyone, so I won't say anything. But at the end, when like everything just like reveals itself and all that, and it's just like this mind blowing moment.
Wow.
You know, it was amazing. I actually pinned that tweet because I was just like, it's so good. Like good job to the studio for making it.
Yeah.
Isn't Ori the pretty bluey, greeny, nice wild neon colours with the big Hero 6 character on it or something like that?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. The way that I kind of see it is, it's like if Hollow Knight is slugs and snails and puppy dogs' tails, then the Ori games are like these Sugar and Spice and All Things Nice. Because they're quite similar games, aren't they, in the way they play?
Yeah.
But they look very different.
Yeah, one's very like grungy and like, you know.
Yeah.
And the other one's very beautiful to look at.
Yeah, Hollow Knight's really nice to look at in its own way, but in a completely different way, for sure. Absolutely. Now,
100%.
Last time we spoke, you were thinking of maybe, you sort of implied that you may be thinking of not being a variety streamer anymore and just going full-time on Sea of Thieves. Are you still thinking that, or have you changed your mind?
I didn't want to do it like, yes, I'm gonna be only this, because to be honest, like, I don't think I will always just play that. Like recently, I was actually looking at Little Nightmares 2 because that came out recently. And
no, has it?
Yeah.
Oh,
and number one was such an amazing game. I'm like, I want to play this. Yeah, and I was like, I want to play this, and I was like, again, it was like the mental battle in my head. I was like, should I stream this? Should I not? But I don't think excuse me, I don't think I'll be just a single game streamer, even though I have been having a lot of fun with Sea of Thieves lately.
Yeah, fair enough. That's understandable. I mean, what made you make that decision? Like, that because you obviously started thinking maybe I'll only do Sea of Thieves. What then made you sort of turn around and go, actually, I don't think single game streaming's going to be for me?
I think mainly because I don't like putting myself in a corner. Because one day I might turn around and say, okay, like I've played it. I've played it so many times with like my mates. It's the same thing, kind of like, even though it's different, to be honest, every single time we play, and it's kind of the same game, if that makes sense. Like I said, it was kind of like when Little Nightmares 2 came out, and like some other things. I'm just like, well, I want to play this. I want to play it with other people. I want to get their take on it, because it is definitely one of those games where it's up for discussion with what's happening and what's up for interpretation and all of that. So I'm like, that's kind of where I would definitely miss the interaction with not just talking about cannons and all of that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
You know what you should play is Monstrum 2 or something like that, is what you want to play.
Yeah. I've played it recently with a couple of good blokes.
Yeah. And Vert.
yeah.
And the play called Vert.
And the man that connects us all, Father Christmas Vert.
Amazing. So what's your least favourite game that you streamed? Have you ever just streamed a game that you're like, this is rubbish?
It might be a bit controversial. It wasn't rubbish. I just didn't gel to it. The Long Dark.
Right.
I don't know if anyone's seen it. It's kind of like a survival game.
That's the one with the like the person with the bow and arrow on the front of the screen, all that kind of stuff.
Correct, and it's kind of like a kind of painted art style almost.
You know, it's a trend that I only know games by their covers.
Yeah. That's all right. I like
old
that
man
too.
hippo.
Yeah, I'm gonna get my Zimmer frame in a second. Let me get back in my wheelchair.
It's got
That's all right.
similar kind of vibe, hasn't it? To like, oh, what kind of car do you have? Oh, it's red.
It's red car.
But yeah, apparently it's a good game. I played it for one stream, and then I essentially afterwards I'm like, it wasn't for me, so it wasn't my favorite. I don't know about the community. Some people liked it, some people were indifferent, kind of thing. But I'm not saying that it was a bad game or anything. I just didn't, like I said, it didn't gel well with me. I think mostly because I think I put the difficulty up not to the hardest, just like the second hardest. So it was a lot of trying to stay alive and not progressing with the story, which I kind of really enjoy in games.
Yeah.
If it's got a really good story and it like kind of captivates me, I just, I want to find out more. But I essentially couldn't do anything because I was trying to hunt rabbits with a rock to try and stay alive for like an hour or so.
Yeah, that's actually one of the main reasons why I play most games the first time. Not on the easiest difficulty, but normally on like the next one up. Because I want to experience the story, and then if I really like the game, maybe I'll try it on a harder difficulty later.
Yeah,
but that's quite understandable.
I might only want to play it on pussy mode so he can play the story because I'm so shit at normal mode.
Oh, never the easiest mode. Never the easiest mode.
I'm old, all right. I don't have quick reflexes.
The easiest mode is for like 10-year-olds, Hippo.
Yes, I'm happy to admit that I have the mental capacity of a 10-year-old. It's fine.
So so go on.
I was gonna say I usually always do it either normal or hard, just because I don't know, I like a challenge, and I don't like I don't know, like what you said, coming back to it afterwards. I'm either I want to experience the hardness up front, and
that sentence alone, man. That sentence alone.
Behave.
I'm sorry.
All right, well that ends that sentence.
I'm really sorry.
No. But yeah, I just don't like going from easy to hard. I'd rather go from hard to easy if I need to.
Yeah, absolutely. I want to talk a little bit about your channel point redemptions that you have on your on your stream, because they're kind of channel point redemptions that I haven't really seen anywhere else. I think they're brilliant.
Cool. Thank you.
If I can sort of give examples, there's a Ninja Smoke one where it's sort of poof, like that, and then he's gone for sort of about 10 seconds, and poof when he comes back. And there's one
is that the official
Saiyan
noise for it, by the way?
Yeah, he actually makes a poof noise. Yeah,
I actually asked Mellar to give me
do the noise. Yeah, he's the sound effects guy.
And there's
watch out, guys.
There's a Super Saiyan one, isn't there, where it puts the Super Saiyan hair on your head and it does the Kamehameha. And then I mean, everyone's favorite, there's the what's it called, the Australian filter, where it plays the Loud Down Under music and everything turns upside down. Amazing, right? And also the cookie as well, brilliant. When you're on your Chatting Soon screen, there's a little cookie on the table, and if you use a redemption, the cookie like bounces about the table and jumps about the table. That's brilliant. What gave you the ideas to do that?
I always kind of wanted the channel points to be a bit more interactive. I know some people like, do this and I'll do push-ups, do that, and but I kind of wanted something a bit further than that, to kind of give the viewer the feeling that they're actually interacting with me, so that actual next level, that they're actually changing a bit of the stream, they're actually changing a bit of what's happening with me. So yeah, that's essentially why. I actually just did a new one, and I kind of thought of you, Mellar, when I did it, and I think you would approve. So are you
happy to reveal what it is?
I'm just I'll tell you the title of the name of the redemption. It's called Unlimited Power.
Okay, awesome. So, I think I get it. Amazing.
So you're gonna have to see it next time.
I can't wait. That's gonna be amazing. Yes, I was gonna ask, how does it work? Like, I believe from talking to you before, it's a OBS Studio plugin, isn't it?
So it's a third-party program called Leoranboard. So that's I think an open source program made by, I think, someone called Leoran. Right. Don't quote me. I'm so sorry. I should know this. But essentially, it's a third-party program that basically interacts with OBS, and it monitors either your Twitch stream or your followers and all of that, and depending on which triggers you set up and what you want it to do, it can interact with OBS. So it's kind of like a Stream Deck, but just a little bit more automated in the sense that instead of me pushing a button to make something happen, it'll say someone's redeemed, the Super Saiyan, do this, change this scene to do that, turn this off, turn this on, and just basically automate it as much as I can.
That's fantastic. Would you be happy to share the link so I can put it on the
the
description of the YouTube video?
100%.
You don't have to do it right now. I'll put it on the YouTube video, but if you want to pop it in chat as well, that'd be awesome too.
Mellar, can I borrow you to do my transition sounds?
I do actually need to do a sound for Moon because she wants that when you're playing Ocarina of Time, you've got like the tracker, so you know what items you've picked up. If you keep forgetting to update the tracker, so I'm going to make a thing like Moon Tracker. I'm going to use my soundboard.
But yeah, they have made it recently a bit more user friendly because it was a lot more technical before.
Yeah.
You had to know a lot of technical things and sequences and all of these things, but I believe in a more recent update they have made it a bit more user friendly, so people can start using it more.
Fantastic. Well, just to answer a question that was in chat as well, because Triggerfire is another one that I think quite a lot of streamers use, but it only does sounds, I think. When you click on a channel point redemption, it will play a sound, which I know is how I've done, like the Chattisfying thing, not the Chattisfying, sorry, the Scousify thing, and all that kind of thing. That's Triggerfire. But as far as I'm aware, Triggerfire only does sounds. So this has a little bit more functionality to it, and it actually automates things on the stream.
So
go on.
It almost controls my whole stream. So I don't use like Stream Elements or Streamlabs or anything for my notifications. I actually use Leorin Board.
Right.
Is
that why they take so long to come through?
For the follows, yes. I've recently actually updated to a bit more because essentially what it does is it's polling the follower kind of thing constantly.
Right.
But essentially what it polls it, then it's like who's new, what's happening. Then it's like, okay, this person's new, then give me the notification. So there is a bit of a delay, but I have updated to a bit more faster notification.
Oh, fantastic.
So, yeah.
Excellent. So, what's next in the land of TG Chocolate? So what have you got planned coming up?
What do I have planned coming up? Like I said, I've just recently added another channel point. I've changed my notifications. And just prep. I've actually, for the last week, I've been actually fairly busy, dad life. So I've actually missed 1 or 2 streams, which I'm actually really sad about because I was really excited to stream last night, and then we came home around 10 p.m. To put the little man to bed and all of that, and I was like, okay, it's a bit late to kind of start unbuggered.
Yeah.
So yeah, next, I don't know. Depends where Twitch takes me essentially. Yeah. I wing it as we go.
Excellent. So we do have a question from chat there. How come you're in the void? Isn't there light in Australia?
No, not now. It's
I'm from the land down under. It's down under the clue in the name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
basically,
the world's wearing trousers, so they can't see
around the place.
When people say where the sun don't shine, it doesn't shine down here. Sometimes it shines too much.
But actually, I mean, you're using what to do that?
Oh yeah, so this is a fake green screen.
Yeah.
I would show you behind me.
You should get up and show us.
But no. You just want to see the taco shorts.
Taco shorts, guys.
So
this is a fake green screen.
Yep. So TG Chocolate. She doesn't have a screen. It's all completely CGI. Isn't that amazing?
Including Chocolate himself.
Yeah,
he's not really there.
Wait, I thought it was Finland that didn't exist, not Australia. Isn't that the meme? There's a meme that Finland technically doesn't exist.
Isn't it New Zealand? Oh no, Australian does exist. I'm pretty sure it's Australia or New Zealand. One of us don't exist.
maybe none of us exist. Maybe that's it.
Yeah.
I'm old enough to remember when memes used to be known as memes. All right. Yeah.
Wait. Wasn't the term meme invented by Richard Dawkins in the 70s?
I'm sorry, Chocolate. Actually, I've got a question. Chocolate, what's the TG stand for? Is it trading game?
No. So, back in the day,
during the war?
Many moons ago, basically my tag was Chocolate. But as you can imagine, a lot of people just had Chocolate as their name. So I was part of a gaming community called Trident Gaming. So I don't think they're around anymore. But essentially, whenever Chocolate was taken in a game, I would just put TG at the front because no one ever has TG Chocolate.
Why Chocolate though?
So the reason why it was Chocolate is because me, my mate, and my cousin used to play heaps of Counter-Strike Source back in the day. And before Chocolate, when I was a very young man, my gamer tag was Come Get Some. So, and then we went for a phase where I think we all chose a Neapolitan flavored ice cream. Right. So chocolate, strawberry, vanilla. I chose chocolate, and it kind of just stuck. I kind of got big in the TG community. Everyone kind of knew chocolate, so it basically stuck. And yeah, I don't know how long later. That's my name.
Did you have a fourth friend called Plastic Tub, just in case you needed it?
No.
Just wondering. Because Neapolitan would really ruin it if it was a 4-man team, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it would.
Yeah, you are now known as Spoon, okay?
He's the one that always dies first.
Yeah.
He's like, God damn it, Spoon.
I'm so renaming myself Spoon now.
Spoon.
I'm sold.
That's amazing. No, this question. Should we move on? What do you reckon?
Go ahead.
Right.
Unless the question comes back to you.
Right, so our topic today is how to be entertaining, primarily on Twitch, I guess, as we're all Twitch streamers, but it can extend to, YouTube, whatever. Chat, feel free to put your own thoughts on the subject. But I think we'll ask our guest first. So, TG Chocolate, what are your thoughts on how to be entertaining on Twitch?
Yeah.
And make sure it's entertaining when you tell us.
Yeah.
Oh, no. So I chose this topic because it was such a it's a very broad topic, in the sense that what's entertaining to me might not be entertaining to you. So that's why I thought, what better way to speak about entertainment than, not to be entertaining.
That pause there for a second was perfect for it as well. I loved it. It was like, and not to be entertaining.
Clearly 100% like comic timing, like intended.
That's beautiful.
But yeah, like for me, like I said, entertainment is very personal. Sometimes, I go into a Twitch streamer's stream, and they're fairly big, 100,000, thousands of viewers. So I'm just like, oh yeah, I just wanted to check the game out. So, you go check, the big person, what are they doing? They obviously got a good setup, know what they're doing. And sometimes they don't click with me. Not saying that they're bad or anything. It's just, like I said, it's a personal, I guess, feeling. And I'm just like, okay, cool. Like they're decent. Their setup's really good. But in terms of entertainment and to keep me around, they just didn't have that spark. So yeah, that's why I always I'm always kind of surprised. Not surprised. I guess kind of grateful that when you kind of find your own little community or the people that enjoy watching you, you've kind of reached that person or kind of touched them in a way that they enjoy your content. They want to actually come back and I guess enjoy your form of entertainment. Because obviously there's thousands of Twitch streamers, there's thousands of forms of personalities and entertainment, and when you find your little group, or even if you find one person and they're like, I like your vibe, I like your your entertainment essentially that you provide to me, it feels good.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I think it helps with being a smaller streamer or starting off as a small streamer, is that you have that whole like personality trait that you can actually interact with people and people get to know you for you.
Oh yeah. 100%.
Whereas if you go into those people that have got like the thousands of people viewing, I can't do it. I can't sit in there because I mean, if thousands of people like to chat and be potentially ignored, and it's not intentionally ignored, it's unintentionally because there's so many people. I just no, I don't know. Why do people do that? I mean, I'm a big World of Warcraft boy, so I've gone in and watched like Asmongold. He's the biggest one for Twitch or for WoW streaming, right? And his streams, even when he's got slow down mode chat and all that good stuff, it's like, I'm like,
it's blazing.
Why would you want to participate? It makes no sense. No one knows what you said. It was gone a minute and a half ago before you even typed it. It's crazy. And then literally, then you have to only really enjoy the content for what they're actually doing, which I guess initially when Twitch was starting out, that was kind of what they wanted to be. But nowadays, I think like how the market's changing, it's so diluted with content creators now. It's nicer to find the smaller streamer that talks to you and gives that kind of feedback. I've always said that for the way I do it is it's almost like a Zoom call, except I'm the only one with the fucking camera on. And and it's just having plays with mates or Zoom. Taking a piss myself.
Come on, Discord, like what?
Because I'm down with the youth and I'm down with COVID. All right, I know what's popular nowadays. It's Zoom, low quality budget entertainment. Yeah, with the dodgy filters like the cat filter and stuff. Well, yeah, nothing wrong with that.
Just saying.
I like chow mein.
Don't we all?
Hey, I was down with the COVID war. I just saw that now. I've actually had it. I was OG. I had it in March last year. I was one of the first. Yeah. I got a badge and everything.
That is the weirdest brag I think I've ever heard.
Yeah. I got it before it was cool, all right?
Oh my god.
But yeah, I guess following up on your comment with the smaller streamers. So I'm pretty sure it's kind of, at least my transition over on Twitch. When I joined Twitch 2012, and that's because a big streamer kind of moved to Twitch. That's why I think when Twitch was starting to be a bit bigger and all that.
Yeah.
So when I joined Twitch, I didn't really use it too much, and then later on I kind of started watching a bit more live. I don't know if it's just a natural progression or if it's just a small minority of people. At least it was for me. You kind of start watching the larger streamers because they're the streamers that obviously get promoted to you. The recommended channels, usually are always the big ones, the partners. Yeah. So you kind of start watching them, and you kind of enjoy their content, and then you kind of start finding new people in the sense of, I guess, smaller streamers, and then at least for me, I've kind of started transitioning away from those bigger streamers, not because they're not entertaining. Again, it's mainly because of that interaction that I enjoy with the streamer. So right now I'm always in smaller streamer streams, just speaking with them, getting to know them, all of that. And mainly the only time I kind of watch bigger streamers now is essentially for their skill.
Yeah.
Because it definitely isn't for the interactive nature that, cause it's just way too fast, like Hippo said.
Yeah.
I remember the days when, like on Twitch, even the big streamers used to be able to do like AMAs and stuff like that, and they were just about able to keep up, and they were still interactive. But now it seems like the big streamers just ignore it because it's too hard to deal with because there's too much going on. I wouldn't want that.
100%.
It's too scary.
quite
I don't like
interesting.
my own emotes.
That's quite interesting what you say about Chocolate, where you started watching the larger streamers and gradually went towards the sort of lower end. Because I kind of, to a certain degree, had a bit of the opposite journey on Twitch, whereas I've very much started on the small streamers. And I've only sort of recently started looking at the slightly larger ones. But when I say larger ones, I mean like 75 to 300 viewers. That's pretty much my limit. I pretty much never watch anyone that's higher than that. I mean, I've watched maybe, I don't know, like one hour of Admiral Bulldog once, who gets like thousands of viewers. But I turned chat off for that. I couldn't even watch because it's so distracting watching it go up in the corner of the screen. I hate it. But in terms of actually, the topic at hand. Sorry, were you finished, Chocolate? I should probably.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm so sorry. Because you stopped and then you kind of continued. I was like,
he's doing dramatic pauses. He's the cool one.
His dramatic pauses are just 10 minutes long, Hippo.
I'm keeping everyone in suspense.
No, you're done. Okay, no problem.
Actually, no.
It's such a wide topic, as you said, because the way that we kind of do it is we've got like this big list of potential topics, and then I gave Chocolate an option of like 4, and you chose that topic, and like you say, because it's such a wide topic, and it's kind of a bit of the holy grail in a way. Like how to be entertaining on Twitch. It's just what everyone wants to know, isn't it? Really. And if there was, a definite answer, then you'd basically be God, wouldn't you? Really. And everyone would be like, "Oh my God!" But then everyone would do it, and it wouldn't be special anymore. And it's very complicated because I think it's not just that everyone is different, like each different person, but I think even like in yourself, you have like different moods. So what you find entertaining might actually change depending on your mood. For example, there's a streamer that I like to watch sometimes who does like rave parties, but you've got to be in a hype mood for that. You know what I mean? But then on the opposite end, there's a guy that plays lo-fi and music and plays like nothing but Stardew Valley. You know what I mean? And they're two completely different ends of the spectrum.
Yeah, 100%.
And it depends what mood you're in. Sometimes you just want to chill, but sometimes you want something hype, or sometimes you want something completely different. Sometimes you want to chat. Sometimes you don't. Sometimes you'd rather just lurk and watch. And for each of those moods, there's a different streamer. Like even in like, I don't know, my list of people that I follow, which I don't think is that large, to be fair. I don't think I follow like a huge number of people. So to actually answer what is entertaining is pretty much impossible. But if you're going to stream or make YouTube videos, make content, basically. I know some people don't like the term content creator, but it's basically what you're doing one way or another. You're creating content. You have to add value. You have to add some entertainment to what is already being sort of passively provided by normally the game that you're playing, right? So you can't really... Yes, you have to add value to what you're doing. So you can't really just sit there and play the game in silence. And there are loads of people that do. And unless you're really shit hot at the game, I think it's boring, right? And I don't think... Yeah. I don't think it's just boring for me. I think most people would find that boring. And even if it does interest you, so many other people doing that on Twitch that you're not going to get anywhere. So you have to add some sort of entertainment value to it. So obviously talking, being a personality, that's a big one.
100%.
But then you also add other things to it, like for example your channel point redemptions, Chocolate. I know that some people use polls and predictions in Hint and that kind of thing. And you've got to add something to make people want to be there for something other than the game usually. The game is also very important normally. I mean, there are loads of also streamers that don't play games which is amazing. I wish I could do that. You know.
Yeah. See, my when I started out, I was all about all the fun gizmos and stuff like that. I really was. I was a huge fan of the gizmos.
Yeah.
You know, the song request back in the day, in the oldie days of Twitch streaming and shit like that. You know, all that stuff was fantastic. But then I got to a point, I think it was when I was 33 years old, which was only last year, during the war. And I just thought, fuck it. If that's what people are coming for, I don't want them to come for that. I want them to come for me, which is a really good sentence to say because it doesn't happen anywhere near enough as I'd like. So my key attribute and entertainment value, I think, is the fact that I can pretty much turn anything into a perverted conversation. Like, you know, anything. Literally anything. Like, I took a half-chewed toffee out of my grandmother's mouth once because she stole it from me, and she had no teeth, and she gummed my toffee for me. It was gorgeous, and that's a genuine story, by the way. So technically, I made out with my grandmother. I see.
When I woke up this morning,
shrinking, and TG's like, "Tell me more," with the face there. Yeah, let me get my taco shorts at the ready. But like, what I'm saying, people come to my stream. My entertainment value is the fact that I'm a perverted bastard. I can generally make someone smile at least once throughout my stream, and that's what it is. It used to be, let's put the Kerrang or metal music playlist on or something like that and have a laugh. And I thought, I'm going to be a jukebox channel essentially, and I didn't want to do that anymore. And my gameplay's shit. All right. Some of you might have seen me play Monstrum 2, right? I am fucking awful at any game I play. I just look at it and go, I'm just gonna die a lot. It's fine. I'm good with it. That's my life. That's my role. I am Drew Barrymore in Scream. I ran and failed and got stabbed. All right. That's what I do for a living. So my key attribute and entertainment value is humor, and I think I'm glad I've come at the point where I am now, because if I'd started any earlier than I did, and I started a couple of years ago, 3 years ago actually, I don't think my content would have survived on Twitch, because it was all, you're a gamer, you play games on this channel, or you're a Just Dancing titty streamer, and that was pretty much all you had to go with. But now, because it's so diverse and there's so many different options to entertain people on this channel, on this platform, that I'm lucky to have that option. So yeah, that's my main take on the entertainment thing. Is that as long as you've got a key defining attribute that can stand out, that people come back more and more for, because they're addicted to it, like some sexy ass chocolate, who goes Kamehameha and all that kind of stuff, and makes Mellar go poof. What? If you've missed that conversation because of Boney's streams coming in late, Mellar goes poof a lot, okay, on TG stream.
Apparently, I mean,
you do.
I prefer the Super Saiyan one because it often scares the absolute crap out of chocolate. It's really funny.
Yeah, I get scared very easily. I'm a big baby.
But no, one thing I was sort of going to add as an addendum to that is you got to be yourself when you're trying to be entertaining. I think a lot of people think that you've got to, in order to be entertaining, you have to change who you are. But you don't, and I think trying to do that, it's either going to hurt you, or it might just not be that as entertaining, because it's clear sometimes that you're putting it on.
Exactly.
Unless you're making an entire new character persona for the internet, like for example, what's his face, Dr. D.
Right. But there's not many people that can pull that off.
No, I wouldn't want to pull off Dr. D, to be fair.
But no, you can. What's the word? You can amplify certain parts of yourself, can't you? In order to, like, if you're already entertaining, you can amplify that. Because I mean, you're not always hype, are you? Like when you stream, you're on point, aren't you? Like Harry Hippo, you're on.
Yes.
You're not always like that. I bet there's time when you're like, if
no, I mean, I have to hype myself up to get on stream. Like generally, I still, even though I've been doing it for 3 years, I sit here and my 10-minute waiting stream. I'm about to start. I'm literally trying to hype myself up instead of being a boring, miserable old bastard that I am. I want people to like, this is Hippo.
You're
let's do this shit.
Amplifying the parts that you want to see you want everyone to see, and that
you're pushing your
everyone
best
loves.
bits out, which isn't my dick. So yeah, it's definitely pushing my best bits out.
I don't know. I'm sure there are people that would say it's one of your best bits.
It definitely isn't. It's like a sample pack. It's like an hors d'oeuvre, all right?
How small are these hors d'oeuvres?
They're called cocktail sausages for a reason, darling. Sorry.
But yeah, going back to at least the silent streamers. I know I know, at least for the speedrun genre, a lot of that, I guess, silence kind of creeps over into there.
Yeah, but then you got the
but-
intense focus of their
Yeah.
face and stuff like that.
That's-
Yeah. But they
That's
start
what I was
almost
about to say.
dribbling because they're so focused.
I can see where
And
you're
just
coming from.
because the sheer gameplay and the skill that
Yeah.
comes with it as well just captivates, like, at least me. Sometimes I'm just like, I played this game, I've finished it, I want to see someone speedrun this. Like, it
Yeah.
took me weeks. I want to see someone do this really quickly.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
when I go on, and it's like, it's amazing. I'm just like captivated. They're not speaking. They're not interacting that much apart from maybe a loading screen here and there, or I could have done that better. But just the intensity.
As a counterpoint to that, though, I mean, I've definitely seen people streaming speedruns where obviously there are certain times when they're like, okay, I now need to focus for a few minutes. I've seen people speedrun the shit out of games and still be really entertaining and talking to chat. I mean, that not just Boney's come in with a raid. I mean, a good example of someone that I know who does it is Stevie Blue as well. Who regularly speed runs but always keeps up with chat and all that kind of thing. Every now and then there'll be a bit where he's like, I need to focus now, I'm not going to see chat for a bit. But generally, so as much as there are people that will just sit there and play the game, and again, you're watching them for the game because they're really good at the game. Which is a very, very like niche part of Twitch that doesn't exist for people like me and Hippo. You really need to keep chatting. You know what I mean? Like even when you're speedrunning, like not for the whole game. Like obviously when there's certain bits you're like, no, I need to focus now, which is fine. But like, if you're gonna sit down and play a whole speedrun of a game, let's just say, I don't know what, an hour. Like, unless you're really shit hot at that game, you need to talk. Otherwise, you're not really providing anything extra.
Can I just say, right? I don't know if you guys agree, right? But the most on point to the chat that a streamer I've ever seen is Virtue. He is on it constantly, like watching like a hawk. Anyone that says anything, and he's like bang right on with a comment. And I mean, don't get me wrong, he's a sexy bastard as well, but like he's absolutely incredible at it. I mean, I thought I was all right with it because I literally just like I fucking ignore the game. I can't be bothered. I'm just going to watch the chat, and he is still like 10 times faster than me. That man must be on some kind of weird energy drink or some shit, like tea or something. You know what I mean? It's insane, but I love his content. Like, he plays games good. He's very informative with his games as well, in terms of how he's projecting it. It's like, I could just, like, I wouldn't even need the visual on, and I'd know exactly what Virtue's up to, because he's describing everything that's going on with him, and then he's talking to everybody in chat, and he's just so built into it. He's amazing. He's someone I admire so much for it. He's definitely a great content creator. And tea is tasty. Yes, I know, Virtue. I know.
I do just want to clarify something that I said just now, because Virtue rightly pointed out that like people that are very good at games is basically the least niche thing on Twitch, because that's basically what like quite a lot of Twitch is. I said niche for me and Hippo.
Yeah.
For people that aren't really that into watching people that are amazing at games and are shit at games ourselves. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can't include Chocolate because you're clearly an epic gamer.
And he's an Australian pirate as well.
But you played what, Dark Souls 1 no armor run? I mean, anyone that can do that isn't shit at games.
Nah, it took me a while.
Yeah, but still, I mean, you did it. That's the point.
Thank you.
Wait, you basically just run around naked in Dark Souls?
Yeah, basically.
Can I see that VOD, please?
Well, it's not that exciting. I mean, it wasn't Chocolate that was naked, it was his character.
Oh, I don't care then. Sorry. No, it's fine.
Well, you don't know, right? You didn't see the bottom half.
He fake green screened some clothes on and everything.
Oh my god, can you imagine if there was software that could do that?
I mean, I could wear a green shirt and probably put something on with a green screen.
Oh, that'd be amazing.
Fun. Yeah.
I mean, I guess like the Snapchat stuff kind of gives you a little bit of a suit in some of the things. So
I was actually watching.
I mean, it's not too far off.
I was watching a stream earlier where someone had like a red chili hat on, and I thought it was a Snapchat filter. And I looked closely, I was like, that's actually a real hat that person's got on their head. That's ridiculous.
Was it like a massive one, or
it's just
like a novelty?
Hat. Yeah, it's like a massive novelty hat in the shape of like a chili pepper. Ridiculous.
Nice.
Yeah, amazing. You got a morph suit. I know someone else with a morph suit. Doesn't? I think a few people have got morph suits, haven't they? They must look so funny on green screens. 'Cause it's just a face, isn't it? Floating about.
See, I'd like to get a morph suit. They don't really do one my size, and if I wore one, I just look like a bloated cucumber. It just wouldn't be right.
You could get like a shawl, just put it over your head and shoulders.
I was just thinking of going to the local Go Outdoors and getting a tent. And just wearing a tent. It's probably just easier for me. Yeah, can I have a 2-man tent, please? It's going to be tight on me, but at least it'll look good.
Oh, amazing. Have we all said everything that we want to say about how to be entertaining on Twitch? Has anybody in chat got anything they want to say just quickly before we move on? Clearly you stare blankly at your webcam and say nothing. How long can we keep this up? All right, let's move on.
See, that's epic content right there.
Excellent, exactly. I'm hoping that this is the right. I'm hoping that this is the right window that we've got. Right, so we're going to move on to our sub game, which is called Follow, Sub, or Dip. For those listening only, now is the perfect time to draw your eyes to the screen as we're about to play a clip game. So we are about to watch 9 clips from 3 different streamers. We don't know them. They're completely random, essentially. Apart from the fact that when I was looking the clips up, I was looking for streamers that had, at the time, a viewer base of average of 20 to 40 viewers at the time that I was looking for the clips. So in terms of viewership at the time, they're all on roughly the same keel. That doesn't mean that they're that similar because, you know, if one of them has just started, you get the idea. The clips are chosen. It's their top clip in the last 30 days, their top clip of all time, and then something near the top clip of all time. Unless the one that I'd normally pick would be like, I don't know, TOS or something, or really boring, for example, and then I'd just move on to the next one down. So that's how it's picked. Cool. We're going to watch the first 3, which is the first streamer. Then we'll give our thoughts on the streamer, but we won't give say whether we'd follow, sub, or dip until the end. And you can only follow one of them, sub to one of them, and dip from one of them. Dip obviously means just to leave. Is that clear? Does that make sense? Is that okay, Chocolate?
Yep, sounds good to me.
All right, brilliant. I think everyone else knows.
I'm okay too. Thanks. Bastard.
You know the rules that you've played before.
You have no proof of this.
We have VODs, Chocolate.
On YouTube, you should check it out.
Yes, indeed.
See my plug there? See my plug?
That was good. I like it. Very smooth.
I'm here once a month.
I'm here all week now. I'm here once a month. Yeah, they're all up on my YouTube. There you go. There's the link. Amazing. Good segue. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Someone's got to promote it. I'm here for you, baby. Yeah.
Yeah, baby. All right. So.
Yes.
Have we got the first clip ready?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's watch this clip in 3, 2, 1. Play that clip. I feel like that one goes out to Nightwing's Beyond. Oh my god, that was Assassin's Creed Valhalla, and it's many bugs. Yeah.
Nice. When did Fenrir go on a diet?
Right. All right. So second clip. All right. 3, 2, 1. Play that clip.
Oh fuck! That was so loud! Oh my gosh!
I've had that happen.
God.
What was that?
I assume it's just a random beep, but I've had that done to me before, like with the Windows update, and it's just a and I'm like, fuck!
She jumped a mile, man. All right. So clip number 3. 3, 2, 1. And play that clip.
What's this? Ah!
Jesus.
Dave, how can you do this? No! I won't be able to close the window! No, Dave! Dave, that's so mean! How am I gonna close it? I can't look at the screen!
Well, I think we're just going to quickly watch the first clip again because we've had a request. It's quite a short clip as well, so I'm just going to show this for the stream. There you go. All right. So, without saying whether you'd follow, sub, or dip, what did you think of that streamer, TG Chocolate?
Yeah. From the little that we just watched, seems fine.
That's the game.
Seems yeah, she seems fine.
Is that all you have to say, Chocolate? Come on now. Play the game.
All right. So, she
would you like us to go first?
Don't make me go first.
Yeah, actually, you guys can go first, and
All right.
I'll
we'll let you go
guys.
second or third. All right, no problem. Yeah. Well, uptime. Who needs to know that? Honestly, it just takes up so much space. I definitely get rid of that. I actually kind of like her overlay. It is a bit busy because we were talking about this in the previous in the previous one. Busy overlay is quite a lot to see, but I think it's quite well put together. I think it looks quite. I like the cat cam. There's a lot of people that have it, but I think it's actually implemented quite nicely there. What's this? What are you laughing at?
Cat cam.
No, it's what I do. I didn't want to go first. I love the fact she got a fuzzy pussy on camera.
Yeah.
Sorry, man.
That's our show.
I'm sorry. I love that shit. I love it when they put animals into it and all that stuff have their own camera. But in the first clip, you can see straight away the cat's like, "I ain't fucking being on this stream today." That's
yeah.
You know what I mean? And the other one's like when she's just. I think it was on the second one, no, third one. I think it's the third one, and that cat's having a good old time having a lick session. I'm like, you lucky bugger. I wish I could do that shit. And I was more interested in the cat.
Yeah. No,
sorry.
I think actually, to be fair, like when the cat's not there, it would be nice to maybe actually hide the camera and have something else there. Maybe the chat thing is really hard to keep up with as well. But yeah, it's all good. I like the fact that she's playing lots of different games.
Yeah.
Seems very jumpy.
Yeah.
The static in the third clip though was a bit unreal, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And I wasn't sure if it was static or in-game rain, and then I was like, it's got to be static.
Yeah. It also peaks when she screams, but I mean that's kind of a bit of a given.
I love a peaked screamer.
Yeah, maybe a little bit more of it on compression, maybe. But no, I definitely think that I could be entertained, especially the fact that there's lots of different types of games there. What about you then, Hippo?
So yeah, no, like I said, I generally really enjoy when there's streamers that have like a separate cam for their pets and stuff like that. Like, you know, you have a dog cam or stuff like that. And I was kind of tempted to do that once, but all I have is stuffed tarantulas, so that's probably not going to be much to watch. So, so my dad got me like he thought, Christmas present when I'm 18. He's cool and he's like goth and emo. What he'd like is a taxidermied scorpion and tarantula. I was like, fuck no, no. And it was all like, I have them. They're in the garage because I'm too afraid that some kind of weird voodoo shit's going to happen if I throw them away. So I've kept them for like decades now, right? Stored away because they're framed up. They're like pinned in, like you see one of those like kind of weird like Silence of the Lambs. He's got like fucking cockroaches on the wall and all that kind of stuff, all pinned up in a taxidermy kind of way. It's in a frame, and I'm like, I just no. I was a goth emo kid that like pink fluffy unicorns and shit. Okay, not tarantulas and scorpions. Leave that to like the Scorpion King with the rock. Okay, in the Mummy. I don't need
clearly
that.
made of plasticine. You mean?
Yeah.
Yes. Which was less scary than what I've got in the garage. But like, I mean, I think like if I had a genuine pet, I would love to be able to have that opportunity to do like a pet cam thing. So I think that's cool. I like that.
Yeah, you do see it quite a lot.
It's a good marketing strategy as well. A lot of like people who have that tend to market, like for example, on their merch, it's their pet and all that kind of stuff. It's a really good way to market your stream essentially, or you know what you've got. So it's a good ploy. I like it. I like it.
I do see it quite a lot. I don't think it's necessarily unique, but I quite like the way that it's implemented on this particular stream.
It's just a shame that sometimes the pet has more of a personality than the person.
Sometimes, yeah.
It really happens on the odd occasion. You know?
So, Chocolate, do you want to have a go?
Yep. Yeah, I'm kind of with you in regards to the busyness of the setup. I personally don't enjoy when there's so much stuff on screen and the gameplay is kind of minimized a little bit.
Yeah.
To an extent, I don't really mind. But when it's very busy, it kind of starts getting distracting, and yeah, I don't personally like those ones.
Yeah.
I'm same with you with the stream uptime. I think just a command, like normally what people usually have, will be fine. And yeah, the comments, it's a bit hard to follow, like you said. The cat cam, it might be a bit controversial.
Do you not like?
I
pussy?
I don't care about pet cams.
Because you can't throw that at me when you're wearing a short with tacos of it, all right? All over the place. That taco simplifies something there, my friend, all right?
Taco Tuesdays. Delicious. I'm not a big... Like, I love my pets. Just on a stream, in regards to just having a totally separate cam and a whole thing for it, I can give or take. It's not really why I don't really tune into someone and be like, oh, where's your dog?
Yeah.
I came here for the dog kind of thing.
Yeah.
So it's not something that keeps me there, but it's not something that drives me away. So
it's surprising how many people are for that, though.
Yeah.
Like, you generally see a lot of people who are like if you look on like Instagram or like Facebook and you get the random videos and people are just there for the pets. And, you know, it's crazy. It's crazy. I think, you know, that's insane. But then again, that's another form of entertainment, isn't it? You know?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I think the best way that I've seen sort of pet implemented in a stream where there wasn't a pet cam was it was like a redemption. And it could only be redeemed a certain number of times a stream for the good of the animal, but it was basically to feed it a treat. So it would come up, it would jump up onto the chair, and so the streamer would stop what they were doing, get the animal come up on the chair, and the animal would sit on the chair and it should feed it. It was quite good because people would be excited for it. You know, it only happens a couple of times a stream as well, because you don't want the animal to get fat. I thought it was quite good the way that it kind of worked for that particular streamer, at least. It was good. All right, shall we? We're gone.
Right, just with saying with the pet cam, I always did think, like I said, I'll probably never do it, but I have an aquarium, and I thought it would be really nice to actually just have a cam with all the fish swimming.
Yeah, but you could use it on your green screen as well.
Yeah. As like a beer back screen or something, like an intermission thing, or just something in the corner. Just I always thought that would be
just a
really
background
peaceful.
for you just chatting. That'd be nice.
Yeah.
But or like you could do certain scene moments, like you do like your Kamehamehas. You could do a bit where you become Sebastian, that lobster from Little Mermaid.
Under the sea. Amazing. Excellent.
Sorry, guys. I know you've just redeemed this, but I've got to paint myself red right now and get my claws out. All right, give me a couple of seconds, guys. All right, I'm ready. Let's do this.
Shall we move on to clip number 4 then?
Yes.
Excellent. All right. So clip number 4. 3, 2, 1. Play that clip.
Give me a strike. If I put 2 spin on it, it's gonna English right in. It's gonna English right into that left corner. You bastard. You fucking bastard.
That tickled me, that did. Amazing. The clip was called Denied. Amazing. Right. So we'll go on to number 5. And ready, 3, 2, 1. Play that clip.
It'd be like this, hold on.
Okay, and then clip number 5. Right, I can count. Don't worry. Okay, so 3, 2, 1. Play that clip.
Oh, what a god, dude. See? Oh, you're a fucking god. No! What? Help me! Come on, brother. You can do this, brother. Behind you, behind you. He's behind you, motherfucker. I know. Would you shut the fuck up? No, dude, you're trash. You're screaming at me.
All right. So, Chocolate, do you want to give this one a pop at first?
Yeah, I'll give it a go. Obviously a lot less busy than the previous one. I think the third clip that we watched, I think may have been a little bit more of an inside joke, like for a new person, like at least for me.
Yeah.
I didn't understand what was happening. I didn't understand why it was clip worthy.
Right.
I guess it was the yelling and stuff in the background.
Yeah.
I'm personally not into that type of entertainment.
Yeah.
But
The facial expression
no.
when you said that as well, like entertainment.
Definitely not a person that enjoys yelling and all of that. But yeah, it looks. The three clips obviously were from separate times. He went from kind of just having his room in the picture to having a green screen. But yeah, the second clip I did enjoy. I did like the little runaway. Yeah, it was. I liked it. Fairly decent, but like I said, apart from the third one, which I guess, like I said,
Yeah.
would have been, I don't know, an inside joke or something.
Yeah, for sure. Hippo, do you want to go next?
He has one of the best names I've ever seen on Twitch.
Yeah.
You know that's a genius name.
But
That's
it's
what I
not
like to
in the
call a
clip, so you
semi.
can't have it in. You can't keep it in mind when you're making your decision.
No, I mean, to be fair, there's nothing there except from between clip 1 and clip 3 where he seems to have his like logo mascot thing, which is that eye thing.
Yeah.
I think it's Plankton. Well, it looks like Plankton to me.
Yeah, from SpongeBob, innit?
Oh, I'm too old to know what SpongeBob is. I know it's a meme, and I know it's yellow. That's it. I was Rugrats. That was my thing. And
I
Hey
used to
Arnold.
love Rugrats. Oh my god.
Rugrats
Okay.
was good.
Yeah.
But no, it's cool. I mean, I didn't like it in the first one with the whole minimalist because, like, please get a border on your camera if you're going to do that. You know.
Yeah.
I just kind of like, it just irritates me. It really does. I don't know why. It just I think because I like everything melding together nicely, and if you have like a nice border that kind of signifies it is standing out, but it kind of smooths off the edges and stuff, it just makes things a lot easier for me.
Yeah.
That in there just feels like first day streaming.
Which one, sorry?
You know? His first clip.
Yeah.
Just literally the box cam and the game's there, and you know, it just feels like first day streaming to me. And this guy I don't know if he's been streaming for a while or not, but yeah, it just that kind of thing's like, ugh. Streaming's been around long enough now to know just to, like, you know, do a little bit of tweaking, you know.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed his second clip though, where he decided to fly off the side of the screen as well. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Definitely looks like he plays a variety of games. He's got. I am so up for playing bowling or something. Do you think we can get a multiplayer bowling game and we'll just all play bowling one night?
Yeah, maybe.
I'm up for that.
We wouldn't be as into it because I don't know if you noticed, but this guy was like using actual bowling terms. I think he seems to be a little bit more.
What the hell is doing in English?
I don't know.
Oh yeah.
I just thought, like, he's going to sausages, bacon, beans. What's going on? He's going to do in English. Here we go.
Just
Let's have
throw
that
the damn ball at the damn pins.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, it's great. It's great. But I mean, like, it's nice to see that he plays a variety of games. There's no like, I don't see any interaction to chat. Everything is like the first clip he's talking about what he's doing.
Yep.
Second clip, I guess technically his interaction with his chat because he did the whole like off a tangent, flying himself off of the screen.
He might just
thing,
be
but,
effing
like,
around with himself, though. Excuse the expression.
effing himself off.
I said effing around with himself. Come on now. I know. Surely you can do something with that, Hippo.
I'm trying to behave.
You don't need to put words in my mouth when I'm giving you the ammo you need.
No, he seems cool. He seems kind of cool. Seems pretty chill, except for when his friends take over on the third clip.
Yeah.
You know, it's just, but like, there's like nothing there. Like, I just feel like maybe he doesn't really care for showing his monetizations or, you know, the pride. All right, so some people do it as monetization thing, but some people do it as pride. Like, this person supported me here. Look, they've shown that they subbed for me.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. And he's got nothing there for that. And I don't know whether that's because he wants to keep it clean or he just doesn't really care for showing that kind of stuff off at all. Or
Yeah.
you know, when you get really big as a streamer, a lot of them tend to just like wipe that shit off. There's no point in having it on there anymore.
Yeah.
You know, literally just have your notifications up. But
yeah,
no, it's very minimal. It's hard to pick anything really. To be fair, I like his hair.
Yeah. He seems cool. I mean, he seems quite chill, but I'd say almost the point of being low energy in points. Maybe just from the clips that we've seen. One thing I was going to mention, I really like his overlay in the second one. Just the fact that it's really minimalist, and you can't really see the boom arm. I really like that. Like, because if you're going to be like not at the edge, like he is in that second clip, before obviously he flies off, then you need to really not see the boom arm. Because if you go to the third clip, it's a small thing, but I really hate it when you can like clearly see the edge of the green screen.
See a big, massive thing right in front of your face. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't mind actually physically seeing the microphone. That's fine. It's seeing the boom arm like make it so that you can see the edge of the green screen. Because like, the obvious solution to that would be to be at the edge of the screen so that the boom arm is coming in to the side of the screen. That's what a lot of streamers do, and it looks a lot cleaner. It looks a lot nicer.
Or paint your boom sticky thing green.
Yeah. Or put like something green. I've seen streamers do that as well. But it is a little bit annoying sometimes when you see a streamer, for example, if this guy here was actually on the right-hand side of the screen, because quite a few people are on the right, but then they've got the boom arm coming out the other way. And it looks so bad, because all you need to do is just mirror the image.
Again, it's a first day streamer thing, isn't it?
Yeah. It really only takes a few seconds, and it looks so much better. So that's why I like the second clip a lot better, because you can't see that boom arm, and it just looks really good.
His video quality for his camera is a lot worse than the other two. It looked like it anyway. Like, he's proper fuzzy in that second one.
Yeah.
Which is strange, because it's the best in terms of like his positioning and everything else.
Yeah.
But it's the worst quality out of all of them.
Yeah. I do like the fact that the games that he's playing in the clips have so much variety as well. But yeah, overall, I think I could probably enjoy this guy's stream for sure. All right, perfect. Shall we move on?
Slip into number 6?
Yep. So
or 7?
It should be 7. Yeah.
I was just checking to see if you can still count.
So yeah, we're on clip number 7. All right. So 3, 2, 1. Play that clip.
Oh fuck this shit. Crimson Beasts. Oh Shugoi. Okay, so I want to let him suck.
Hello. Something. Should we just watch that again?
I might watch this after stream.
That ended really suddenly for me. So let's go 3, 2, 1. Play that clip.
Oh fuck this shit. Crimson Beasts. Oh Shugoi. Okay, so I want to let him suck.
Right. Okay. I feel like that was a badly clipped clip, but it was one of his top.
No, that's like a purposely clipped. I've had that done before, like out of context clipping. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, I want to see him suck.
Right.
And then clip it there.
But it was one of his top watched clips. So
I've always wanted to play Dragon's Dogma.
Okay, we'll move on to clip number 8. So 3, 2, 1. Play that clip. Oh dear.
I don't know what happened. Rip headphone users.
He was using the, what's it called, the Nabberjocky or whatever in Skyrim. It has like random effect. Anyway, clip number 9.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Play that clip.
Too dark. Let's go get ourselves a dragon egg. Yes, I have 3 monitors.
Ooh.
Fancy.
Mm. You know, I'm in the comment till afterwards, Mellar.
What? Sorry, I fell asleep.
Yes, I have 3 monitors.
Right. Sorry, I'm taking.
Can I also just stipulate he chose this person?
Well, it's random. Right. So, Chocolate, what are your thoughts on that
Yep.
streamer?
He seems to play a lot of RPG kind of looking games.
Yep.
I think he could be interesting.
Yep.
At least in that last clip, I don't know what was the point of it. He kind of changed into a firefly looking thing.
Yeah.
And that's it. So I don't know if that's a good thing in the game or cool or something. In terms of his setup, I think the best one was probably in the first clip. I don't know if that's the more recent one, but it looks a lot more cleaner, looks clearer.
Yeah.
Like the mic's at least coming from the right side. I think in the third one, it's kind of doing that thing that we discussed in the previous guys one, how it's kind of coming in from nowhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's all right.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of the clips were kind of like, what's actually happening? Why is there a clip until you kind of watch them again, or you kind of really sit down and like what actually happened?
Yeah, I think I understand the second clip, just purely because it's a game that I've played. Some sort of graphical glitch happened there.
Yeah.
And he died when maybe, I don't think maybe he was supposed to. I think maybe the game just bugged out.
Yeah, I think a goat ran in or something like that, and something happened, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, apart from that, it's fairly standard, I think, with the green screen. Not too much things on the overlay.
Yeah.
In regards to the interaction, it looks like he does speak to his stream, or at least discusses what he's doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Hippo?
I don't like his green screen.
What about it don't you like? Because I was going to mention something about that.
He hasn't got his colouring right.
Yeah. There's something off with the lighting, isn't there, in all three clips, especially the third one.
Yeah, it's like he's
Very
put his
pale.
brightness levels up to compensate.
Yeah, that's probably what it is, actually. Yeah, he's artificially changed it by changing the settings instead of actually putting more light on
Yeah.
itself. Yeah,
And that just
it doesn't look that good, does it?
It doesn't look that good. It doesn't look good.
It's very washed out.
Yeah. Like, okay, other thing I noticed was like mic quality isn't that good in comparison, even though it's right close to him. I didn't think his mic quality was that great.
It's a Blue Yeti, isn't it?
Yeah.
Let's go get ourselves a
Yeah.
dragon.
I use a blue snowball, which I know I've talked to you before now on this, Mellar. I don't like how I sound on Discord or on the stream,
Yeah.
which is fine. But like on my own personal quality, I've adjusted to the point where it doesn't sound bad on my stream.
Yeah.
Again,
for the record, I think it sounds fine on Discord as well, but each their own.
Yeah, I just think you just make yourself sound better, so I sound shit. You know, that's what it is. Yeah. You don't need to do that. You're already number one.
To be absolutely fair, and I'm not trying to flex or anything, there is a big difference in price point between yours and my mic.
Oh god, yeah, you got a big bastard, and I've got a blue ball.
Yeah, so it's probably just that.
But yeah, no, I just visually, he needs to sort out that the light imbalance. I don't think he uses an actual like light as such. Like I've got a lighting umbrella right there, you know, and I'd normally have one just over here, but I'm not doing it today because I'm not green screening, so it's not really a thing that I need to do.
Yeah.
So you know, and for the sake of like 15 quid to get a light ring or something like that, to stop that kind of irritation. But again, that's only an irritation because I'm a streamer and I know that.
Yeah,
you know.
Absolutely. But I think
if you're not a streamer, you don't deal with that kind of stuff. You're probably just used to that kind of thing, you know? You just see it.
I think, though, non-streamers, they do notice these things, but just under the perception slightly. So they know that it's annoying, but they can't maybe think why.
Yeah.
Generally speaking, I think.
With his, I'm not a microphone whiz, but I'm pretty sure like how that Yeti's meant to work, it's meant to be like directly at him, not side at him, because is it monodirectional or something like that, where they got like the cardioid inside, it had to be right at you. Kind of like how you've got your microphone at you at the moment. So instead of having it to the side like he's got, it is literally you're aiming into it.
With the Blue Yetis, you're actually supposed to speak into the side.
Oh, is it a side one?
Yeah.
Like I got the Nano,
I'm gonna try
and mine's on the side.
Yeah.
Working?
But you can either speak into either side, or you can.
So it's a side thing, is it?
yeah.
Okay. It just sounds like it should be the other way around because his quality isn't that great. It's maybe it's just me. I don't know. It seems a little lackluster overall.
Yeah.
And again, this guy's got nothing on this stream as well, other than the chat coming up in what was that clip 2 of his. I can see chat above him, which is fine. But again, he's got nothing going there. And again, Boom Arm being annoying at times. However, he kind of got it okay almost on his second clip, but he is like
almost
off of it.
There's just that little inch there. If you could get rid of that, it would look so much better.
Every inch counts, man. Every inch counts.
Yeah, I'm pretty. Sorry, no.
I'm done, baby.
Yeah.
I'm done.
I'm pretty with you on definitely the lighting is definitely off, for sure, and the boom arm's coming at the wrong time. I think apart from the lighting, I really like the sort of everything on the in terms of visuals on the first clip. I like the fact that it's all sort of it just looks right. Apart from the lighting, it's very clean. It's very minimalist. I like it quite a lot. I also quite liked it. Like his chair is massive. I think that's really cool.
Oh yeah,
maybe he's
like
really little.
Yeah, it looks like a throne. It's kind of cool though. I like it a lot. But I think my biggest issue just from watching the clips, it was actually the chat interaction. There was that bit where someone obviously asked him, "Oh, how many monitors have you got? Or have you got 3 monitors?" Yeah, I've got 3 monitors. End of conversation. And he just sat in silence for like 10 seconds afterwards.
Yeah.
Like, perfect opportunity to like strike up a conversation, and he just didn't. Why? Like, you know, it's one thing I definitely don't like, a bit of a bugbear of mine, and what's something that will make me dip very, very quickly from a chat, from a streamer's chat, is if I am trying to get a conversation out of them. Like, as the viewer, I kind of expect to sort of give them a little bit of fuel. Like, I'll say something, and then it's their job essentially to maximize on that. So if I'm having to draw blood out of a stone, I'm going somewhere else. So that's kind of a vibe that I got very much from that third clip. But I really like the overlay, especially in the first clip. So, I think it's time. We're going to decide now. So, Chocolate, out of these 3 streamers, which one would you sub to? Which one would you follow? And which one would you dip?
Okay. I'll probably dip on the last bloke.
Okay.
You want a reason as well?
Yeah, sort of.
mainly because kind of what you were just explaining.
Yeah.
What we were speaking about before is I like to interact with the streamer, and that's kind of why I've backed off from the larger streamers.
Yeah.
Mainly because you know your comment gets lost in the flood. And if you're trying to kind of conversate with them, but they just say, you know, yes, and then just keep going or something, and you're just like, well, you feel kind of undervalued. I know it's kind of like can't remember the word, but you know, they don't need to like tell you their whole life story in one comment kind of thing, but just to be kind of brushed off, you know, it's not really what at least I'm looking for when you're trying to conversate with someone or interact with them.
Exactly.
Here's the games, maybe like I enjoy Skyrim, so I probably would have enjoyed that. I have no idea what the last game was to actually even kind of stick around for it. Probably this is where it kind of gets hard in regards to the sub and follow. I'll probably I think it's a very close. I think I would probably sub to what's his name? Hard Flaccid.
The second one.
Yeah, the second one.
Yeah.
And follow the first one, mainly because I didn't really see too much of her content. It was just her screaming.
Yeah.
So I'll probably give her a follow. The second bloke has at least what got me was the second clip.
Yeah.
Yeah, he can at least there's a bit of something that I enjoy, like the comedy kind of thing. He, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, the first one, like I said, if there was a bit more to the clips or anything to actually show how she is, maybe. But yeah, I'll give her a follow.
Yeah, fair enough. What about you, Hippo?
I dipped the third guy.
Yeah.
because just no.
Yeah.
Seems to have like no interest in talking to anyone.
Yeah. Seems
a little bit arrogant. Yeah, I've got free monitors. La, 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 la,
Yeah.
It just felt like that. So
maybe.
see, I've got two, but one's a monitor and one's my old television, and they're both different sizes, and really fucks my proportions up on my screens. It's irritating. So Nicky Nurna, sunshine. All right, girlfriend. Yeah. So dipping in. I'd follow Flaccid.
Yep.
Yeah, and I'd sub Pussycam.
Yeah.
Mainly though, like I saw more interaction to her chat in the smallest amount of clips that she had in terms of time on her clips. She interacted more than the other two combined.
Yeah,
like that one with the static of doom going on. It was purely talking to her chat, and she was scared because I could just read the chat, and they were talking about clowns hiding outside her window and all this kind of stuff, and that's what she was kind of scared.
That's what I was missing. Right.
Yeah.
I didn't read the chat.
I'm all about that. When pussy and chat sorted. But yeah, I would sub to her because she obviously talks to her chat. She interacts with her chat, and she's very like influenced by her chat in terms of her content going on as it is. So I like that. I like that. And she seemed pleasant.
Yeah, for sure. I like the fact that you two have given slightly different answers, for sure. I think we all agree on the third one's the dip. I'm sure he's a lovely dude, but from the clips that we watched, like none of them were particularly interesting, I have to say, for me at least. At the other two though, it's a pretty close thing, I think, at those two. But I think on balance, just about, I agree with Hippo. I would follow the second dude and sub the first lass. If I can get over if I can get over the overlay, I think I'd probably I'd get more sort of chat interaction probably from what I see from these clips from her. I'd probably enjoy her her stream more than
her overlay wouldn't bother me if she's talking. That's fine. If she's interacting, the rest of all the jibber jabber on it doesn't bother me.
Yeah.
So,
plus you get you get an added fluffer as well, which is always nice.
I just so wanted to see a clip of her stroking the... No, sorry, carry on. Yes.
Yeah.
The cat, it's an adorable looking cat.
It is an adorable looking cat.
A proper fluffy.
It does look really soft.
And I'm the hairy hippo. I know fluff. All right.
He's very hairy. What can I say?
I like being stroked. Sorry, what?
Control thyself.
Episode 2, the most sordid one yet.
Control thyself.
I blame chocolate.
Mama Mori has spoken, Hippo.
I didn't.
You better listen.
I'm sorry.
That is amazing. All right. Well, I think that's pretty much a wrap right there. I think that's a show. What do you guys think? Did you have fun, Chocolate? Was it good?
Yeah, it was really fun. I love a
good
bit of a chit chat. Yeah, it was. I've had better. No.
A lot by many people. Many people. 3. Yeah.
No, it was really fun. Thank you.
I'm not going to put that up, but check what Maureen just said, Hippo. But yeah,
I already did. That's why I was late.
That was that's why we were late. We were waiting for Hippo.
Yeah.
That was a lot of fun. It was absolute joy to have you on the show, Chocolate. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for inviting me.
It's been a genuine pleasure. Thank you so much. Definitely, guys, follow Chocolate. There is his link. I mean, do you have a schedule at all, or do you just stream when you can?
Mainly, my schedule right now is Tuesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. Australian Eastern Standard Time. Around 8, 9, depending on when the little man goes down and all of that, and so that's around 9, 10.
Yeah.
GMT around there.
Something
believe.
like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just the time when Twitch goes really quiet for me, because most of the people I follow are like either American or British. So it's perfect timing. You're like, there's no one live. Chocolate goes live. Perfect. Brilliant. I know what I'm doing
to get that Super Saiyan.
Exactly. Definitely check out Chocolate. You're still in the middle of doing Sea of Thieves, aren't you, with your mates?
Yeah, right now.
Yeah,
Just playing a bit of Sea of Thieves, getting up to the shenanigans, seeing what we can do.
yeah.
It's actually really like, yeah, it's just a nice chill game. Sometimes I'm just like, yeah, there's some action. Sometimes after that, just go do some fishing.
Yeah.
Put some lo-fi on.
Beautiful.
So it's a game that keeps on giving.
You can't argue with lo-fi, really, can you?
Just like your stream, man. Just like your stream.
Oh, thank you.
Exactly. But if you like the show, then you can follow me. Because we do this on Twitch every month. You can also join the Discord because I give like updates. What is it? Notif, isn't it? There you go. I get updates. So there'll be an update when we announce who the next guest is going to be. When we announce when the next episode is going to be. When we announce what the stream topic is going to be. But also, obviously, when this episode goes up on YouTube, all the links go up on there. It's just a good place to get all of your Chattisfying needs and to get truly Chattisfied. And also, there's a board for discussion. So if you're not going to be able to make the live show, but you want to maybe put your opinion down, then you can do that in the discussion board, and we might mention it on the actual show. So all the stuff is there. It's really cool. Obviously, follow Hippo, because if you haven't already, what are you doing with your life?
I don't follow Hippo.
Well, you can't follow yourself, can you?
Technically, you already do. That's
you,
how you have your own subs. Because you're tier 3 sub on your own channel.
Tier 3 subscribe to yourself, but you don't follow yourself, because the follow button always says you follow, but you click on it. It's like
I don't know. I try not to watch my own
can't follow
content.
yourself.
I'm already ridiculous. I'm
I
ridiculous
clicked
as I
it
don't need
just
to
to see
see
what would
twice.
happen, and it's like, you can't follow yourself.
Bastards.
I know. But it is technically true. You can't follow yourself unless you've got a lot of mirrors.
Oh,
Then
you're
I
that wide,
suppose, you could maybe sort something out, but who's got time?
Yeah.
Well, that's been a lot of fun. Thank you again. Thank you, Hippo, for being an amazing co-host as always. You naughty boy.
Sorry,
thank you, Chocolate, for being just a great guest.
no worries.
Keep an eye out for the announcement of who our next guest is going to be. I think pretty much everyone here, a lot of you know who the next guest is going to be. You know who they are, and you're going to love it. You're absolutely going to love it. So watch this space. I'm going to be live myself soon. We're just going to do a little bit of a debrief with Chocolate, so don't go anywhere. But until then, guys, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you've enjoyed the show, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye for now.
Bye, guys.
Take care.
You saw it, didn't you, Chuck? He totally gave me the finger there.